Can you hear me this morning? Good morning, Joe Marion. How are you today? Hi, Brooklyn. How's everyone today? Good. Bueno, bien. Así, así. Mal. No, no mal. Okay, so, sí, yo también. Yo también estoy cansada. Cansada. Right, Brooklyn? Cansada, tired. Sí. Okay, behind me are some sentences, yeah, and we need to fill them in with the correct form of the verb to go. Right. So if you don't remember exactly, I think I did publish the visual guide in your resource library in Canvas. But go ahead and just pop your answers in the chat. And then what do you think the sentences are saying? Right. That's important as well. I'm just making sure I did put that in there. Oh, there it is. Okay. You might need to refresh your Canvas because I just posted that visual guide for the verb. See? Perfect, Joe Marion. Very good, Joe Marion. So what do you think they mean? What do you say, Brooklyn? Joe Marion? There's a couple of cognates in there, so it should be fairly easy to translate A and B. Yeah, very good, Brooklyn. How would you fill in the blank? Good, Joe Marion. So if you refresh your Canvas, the visual of the verb is in the resource module library. Very good, Joe Marion. Okay, so let's see what you guys came up with. Let's start with B, just because I feel like working backwards today. Felipe y yo is the same as saying Felipe and I, right? And so what we would do in English would be we, right? Felipe and I, me and Felipe, we, right? And so B would be vamos. Felipe, yo vamos en el café. Good morning, Arshad. So Felipe and I go to the cafe, right? We go into the cafe. But up here, it's also plural, right? So remember, because it's Violeta and you. So in A, we're talking to multiple people, right, Brooklyn? In B, we're talking about like ourselves, okay? And so Violeta y tú, what is tú plural? What is you plural? Well, you plural is ustedes, right? And so we would fill in the blank with van. So it's good way to remember, you guys, that on the plural side of verbs, in other words, whenever we have more than one person that we're talking to or about, we only have two choices. It's either we, nosotros, which in this case would be vamos, right? Or the ustedes, ellos, and ellas, which in this case would be van. So we only have two choices for plurals, right? Whatever verb we're working with, okay? So that might help, right? It's always going to be a nosotros form, and then that ellos, ellas, ustedes form, if it's plural. So both of these were plural, okay? All right, and so then the first one, universidad, is obviously a cuñado, right? A cognate. And so you guys, right? Violeta y tú, ustedes, van en la universidad, right? You all go to the university or into the university, okay? Okay, any questions here, you guys? Preguntas? Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. As long as we, sort of wrap our brain around it. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We have a short day. And so let me pull up my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so clase hoy es miércoles el 10 diciembre, is that right? Yeah, the 10th of December. Y vamos a descubrir el futuro próximo. What is el futuro próximo? Okay, so this is what I was saying, Arshad and Joe Marion. This is what I was talking about, I guess it was yesterday, where we are going to start adding different verb tenses, right, Brooklyn? We're going to start, everything that we've done so far has been in like general terms, that this is what I do, or this is what I'm doing now, right? And now we're going to shift, because we've been practicing with that verb go. We are going to, starting tomorrow, really get into how we talk about things in the near future. Okay, el futuro próximo is the near future. What does that mean? Well, just to give you a heads up, in English, we say things like, I walk my dog, right? I walk my dog. And that can be taken as, I walk my dog, like generally speaking, I'm the one that walks my dog. Okay. We also say in English, I am walking my dog, meaning I'm doing it right at this particular moment. Okay. So everything that we've done up to this point is the first example. I walk my dog, like generally speaking. I talk to my friends, right? I like, cake or whatever, right? There are things that are generally speaking. Okay. Well, so we're either doing them now, like I am walking my dog, or I'm going to walk my dog, right? So I'm going to walk my dog later. I'm going to walk my dog tomorrow. I'm going to walk my dog in about 5 minutes. I'm going to walk my dog next week, whatever it is. Okay, those are things in the near future. And notice in English, we also use going. Okay, so I'm going to walk my dog. I'm going to cook dinner, right? We are going to go to the movies. We're not going right now. We're going to go. Okay, so you can see how this verb to go can be used to talk about things that we're going to do in the near future. Okay, so give me a thumbs up if y'all understand that differentiation in English. Give me a thumbs up. Joe Marion, Arshad. Okay, so that's going to be our first sort of verb tense outside of our regular present tense. Thankfully, it's a pretty easy one. Okay, so we're going to get into that a little more tomorrow. For today, what I have is we're going to do a short video where you guys pop your answers in the chat like we always do, where we practice the verbs, the verb ear. And you may see sprinkled in there some of this near future, some of this futuro próximo, right? So I didn't want you to be like surprised by what they're talking, what you might see there. Okay. And I might ask you some questions about what you are seeing. So I'm going to need you to pay attention not only to the video, but to the wording, right? That's what's going to be the important part. Okay. I also have a little warm-up game for us this morning. So let's just start there, right, you guys? Let me get my screen ready. And we'll just warm up pretty easily here. It's thinking. Thinking. Okay. All right, it's still thinking. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. In the chat, you guys, you're going to see a link. Go ahead and click on it. And I need for everybody to join me, right? And then my goal, you guys, is to give you some time to do some work, right? Because your grades and stuff are due, or your work is due next Wednesday. You have a week, right? So I just want to give you guys some time to do some work. Okay, so click in. I need everyone to click in. All right, good job. All right, here we go. This is pretty short, by the way. Yeah. That went fast, didn't it? Very good. ¿A dónde vas tú? Right? Tú vas. Okay, good job. Let's go. Next one. Muy bien. Okay, van, right? Because again, mis amigas, right? Even if we don't know what it means, we should be able to recognize that it's plural. Okay. And so if there's no and I, y yo, which would make it vamos, then you know your other plural option has to be van. Okay. Bueno. Ooh. All right, good job. Va, right? El profesor va. He goes to the library, a la biblioteca. Trendy sugar glider, whoever you are on fire. So that's usted, right? Short for usted. Okay, so remember that usted is singular. Okay, it's the way of saying you when you're talking to one person in a formal way. So instead of saying tú, right? And so our singular forms are yo voy, tú vas, usted, él, and ella va. So this would have been the same as va, right? Would have been the orange here, okay? Okay, this is plural, so think about it. Are you including yourself? If you're not, then what's the other option? Okay, right. So Vaughn, right? Jordan and Zach, they or ellos van al parque, right? They're going to the park tomorrow. Okay, muy bien. Yo voy, right? Yo voy a la sinagoga, right? I go to the synagogue. Yo voy. All right, parrotfish. This is ustedes, plural. Okay, pop an answer in. Ustedes. Okay, so remember, you guys, ustedes is the same as ellos and ellas. You're not including yourself, and so van. Okay. Come on, I need you thinking. All right, vamos, vamos. Good job, vamos. Come on, sugar glider. You got two more. You can do this. Ellos. Bueno, ellos no van al restaurante, right? They are not going to the restaurant. Muy bien. Okay, one more. All right, muy bien. So if it's mi familia y yo and I, meaning I'm including myself, so it'd be nosotros. So in this case, vamos. All right, let's see. Who's podium, first place? Sugar glider, muy bien. Muy bien, Jolly Barracuda. All right, great job. Okay, you guys. And parrotfish. Round of applause to parrotfish. Okay. Muy bien. I'm going to stop sharing. All right. Any questions, you guys, about our verb to go? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. And I'll put up our next best thing here for today. Oh, there it is. Okay. All righty. I think on this one we have something like, I don't know, maybe 10 or 13 questions, something like that. Okay, so this is going to be part of a video. I need everybody paying attention. Arshad, Jamarian, okay, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do from here. Let me share my screen. Make sure y'all can hear. Make sure y'all can see, because you need to see the screen. Okay. Again, I'm having a lot of weird weather today. It's pretty windy. So if I'm lagging or something, I apologize. We just kind of need to be patient. Okay, are we ready? Give me a thumbs up. Arshad, Jamarian. Okay. Arshad, you ready? Okay. ¿Cómo está la niña? So, how is the little girl? ¿Está feliz o triste? This is a good little review. ¿Está feliz o triste? Is she happy? Feliz o triste? Okay, very good. Está triste, right? She's sad. Marianne, we need to, Arshad, we're putting answers in the chat. Okay. La niña blank cementerio. So the girl goes to the cemetery. Is it A or B? Good, Jamarian. A or B? La niña. Arshad, very good. Brooklyn, muy bien. Yeah, you guys, va, right? Ella va. She goes to the cemetery. Okay. Yo blank a otro mundo. So I go to another world. Is it going to be vamos, voy, or vas? A, B, or C? Good, Brooklyn. Good, Joe Marion. Arshad, A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Yeah. B, voy, right? Muy bien. Muy bien. All right, let's go on. All right. So, ellos blank a tocar los instrumentos. Ellos vamos or van? Is it A or B? Okay, good, Joe Marion. Anybody else? Brooklyn, did you say B? Okay, muy bien. All right, so you guys, let's take a look at this sentence real quick before I click on, okay? So notice what we have. We have, if I put van in here, take a look, okay? They are going to play the instruments. So according to the sentence, they are not playing them yet. They're going to play them, like maybe in the next hour or in the next 2 minutes or in the next 6 months, right? They're going to play. So notice, you guys, we have like 3 pieces to this. We have the verb to go. We have our word to, yeah. And then the third part is going to be whatever the action is, whatever it is that we're going to do. Okay, so in this case, play the instruments. Okay, all right, so we'll keep looking at that. I'll try to keep pointing it out to you. Okay, muy bien. Okay, la niña blank, otro lugar. She goes to another place. La niña, is it voy, va, or vas? Good, Joe Marion. Sí, muy bien. Very good. Va, right? So now this one, you notice, you guys, is just, she's going. She's not going to do something. She's just going to another place, right? So simple enough. Okay. Nosotros blank a un cementerio. We go to a cemetery. Okay, muy bien, vamos, right? And that's something that we do generally, or that's something that maybe we're doing right now, right? Vamos a un cementerio, okay? Okay. El esqueleto, the skeleton, blank a romper la piñata. The skeleton is going to break the piñata. Is it going to be voy, va, or van? A, B, or C? The skeleton. A, B, or C? It'd be the same as he or she, right? The skeleton. Yeah, muy bien, va, right? He or it or she. The skeleton goes, right, to break the piñata. So here we go again, you guys. We're talking about something that she's, or the skeleton anyway, is going to do, right? Is going to break the piñata. She hasn't broken it yet, right? She's going to break the piñata. Okay, so again, we have one is our form of the verb to go. Two is our word to, right? Going to. And then our third part is going to be whatever the action is. In this case, to break. Okay? Any questions about those 1, 2, 3s? Okay. Okay, you are going to dance. So what form goes with you? A, B, C, D, or E? Okay, good, Brooklyn. Jamarian, very good. Arshad, what form goes with tú? Muy bien, vas. Okay, so let me ask you all a question. If I come up here again, I'm going to ask you all this one. If I come up here and I put vas, tú vas a bailar. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 3, right? Is this something I'm doing now, or you're doing now, or is this something that you're going to do? Can you tell me in chat? Are you dancing now, or are you going to dance based on the way the sentence is written? What do you think, Joe Marion? Arshad, what do you say? Tú vas a bailar. Are you dancing right now, or are you going to dance in the near future? Going to dance. Anybody else? Joe Marion? What do you say? Are you dancing right now, or are you going to dance? Very good. So you're going to dance. Okay, so once again, we have our form of to go, then we have our and then we have whatever the action that we're going to do. So remember, you guys, that means to or at, right? But in this instance, it's going to mean to. So you're going to dance. Okay. Bueno. All right, a couple more questions, I think. Okay, nosotros something, el final del video. So we are going to, what? What's our form we're going to use? A, B, or C? Yep, very good. Brooklyn, Marion, muy bien. So nosotros vamos, right? We're going to the end of the video. Yep, muy bien, vamos. Okay, which is correct? Ella va a la fiesta or ella va al fiesta? So remember, ooh, those contractions that we practiced, was it Monday? Va a la fiesta or va al fiesta? So we have to figure out, is fiesta masculine or feminine? It ends in an A, so that tells us what? That it's what? Jo Marion, is it masculine or feminine? Fiesta. It's feminine, right? Yeah, and so if it's feminine, it's going to be a la, right? A la. It would only be al if it's masculine, because then you have to take a plus l and put them together, right? To become al. Muy bien, clase. All right, any questions? Any questions? We have one more question here, you guys. Which is correct? Ella va a el cementerio or ella va al cementerio? Is it A or B? Okay, good, Brooklyn. Arshad, is it A or B? Jo Marion, A or B? Good, Jo Marion. Arshad? What do you think, A or B? Is cementerio masculine or feminine? Ends in O, so it's likely to be masculine, right? And so we have to take the A and the L and make a contraction. So if you said B, you're correct. Ella va al cementerio, okay? Okay, any questions about making that contraction? Any question about the verb to go? Any questions about that three-parted thing about how to say the near future? We'll practice that more tomorrow. But any preguntas? Okay, so in the chat, you guys, give me a 3, 2, 1. How are you feeling about the verb go and how we use it? Okay, muy bien. All right, good. It is shortly after 9, and meaning that we have about 6 minutes left. So I would encourage you guys to go to Canvas and see what's missing, or see if you would like to redo something. I'll be happy to reset it for you. Go to VHL and see what you're missing. I was going to tell you, let's see what those dates are. Give me a second. Okay, so the second 9 weeks, you guys started October 7th. Okay, so if you're going to try to make anything up, you in VHL especially, you want to make sure that it wasn't assigned or due until after October 7th. Okay, does that make sense, you guys? Because you don't want to do something from the first 9 weeks, right? So I'm seeing a couple of missing direct and indirect object pronoun practice sheet. I'm seeing guided notes on the body parts that we did in Unit 5, the guided notes for vocab. I see some of that's missing. I see guided notes on los sentidos y los verbos. So like the 5 sentences or senses and our verbs. Writing workshop. If you want to redo that, I also see missing on that one. Let's see what else. Oh, and there are 2 missing AR verb conjugation repaso, that review practice. The maze, the pyramid interpretive reading, and the guided notes on the vocab for this Unit 6. So we do have some missing work, you guys. You could be working on. If you need help with something, let me know. All right, Arshad, are you all caught up in VHL and everything? There's 1 score for you, Arshad, that if you want to redo, you're more than welcome. Just let me know and I can reassign it or whatever we got to do. I think it was in the writing thing. Yeah, don't forget the maze and the stuff for Unit 6. That's all due by Wednesday. Joe Marion, I'm not sure what you're working on. I don't see that in Go Guardian. So Arshad, when you do that maze, you have to match two things. You have to match the correct form of the verb as well as the location. Okay. You with me, Arshad? Marion, if you double click on the red button, should open up for you. You guys can also, again, Marion, don't forget you're matching not only by verb form, but by location as well. Okay. And then the verb forms, if you're still not sure of them exactly, they're in the resource library. So let me know if you need help. All right, you guys. All righty. It is 11 after, so unfortunately we got to sign off. But if you have a question, just pop it in the inbox in Canvas, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible today. Okay? All right, you guys. Adios. Adios. Good job today. Adios. Have a good one. Reach out if you have any questions.